excited to film this video, you guys. This has been requested a lot. I'm not even kidding. This has been requested a lot, and I have been waiting to get my hands on these for like months now. They were in my cart, but I was really skeptical if I actually wanted to try them. But I finally bit the bullet. I got them, and yeah, this is a review video. But before all that, hello guys, my name is Anvi and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today's video is going to be a review on these bad boys right here. These are from Aeronot, and man, they've been so requested. A lot of people tend to love these perfumes. I just wanted to know what's the hype about, so I bit the bullet. But before digging in, we'll get into the reviews really soon. Before digging in, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and do so. I would love for you all to be a part of my family. And if you haven't followed me on my Instagram, I'll link it down here. If you're looking for samples for any of these perfumes that I maybe showed on my channel before, definitely go ahead and follow me on my perfume Instagram. I've made a separate Instagram for all my perfumes, and I do sell samples and decants there, so you can go ahead and check that out. What else? Definitely press the bell notification right next to the subscribe button so that you get notified every single time I upload another video. And now we can get started. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is definitely the packaging. Now, dude, I have not seen a more classy, elegant, but at the same time very minimalist packaging as of now in the price range that this is offered. So this is how it looks like. It's a very nice stiff cardboard box. Okay, now that's the name of the perfume, and you get your perfume like this. So basically you this is actually such a good idea. I haven't seen a lot of perfume bottles coming in such packaging, and I think it's very innovative. I also like the plum body loving perfumes packaging. I love when brands are creative with their packaging because I'm actually tired of the what do we call it, outer packaging, the outer box that it comes in. So this is actually really nice, and I enjoy the packaging. You know, coming to the actual bottle, the bottle looks like this. Now this looks like a men's cologne. I think they could have done a little better on the, you know, bottle ka packaging. It is very minimalist. I really like it. Yahan pe Aeronauts written, and the name of the perfume is written right here. So this one's called November, and it's written on the side, which I really like. Now the caps are a little loose. The ones that I've received, they both are like a little loose. Nothing to worry about, but they are not like snug tight. So that's that. The packaging is okay. I would give it like a 5-6 out of 10 because I think women's perfume thoda lagna chahiye. It should be a little glitzy and glam. Even though it looks tacky sometimes, I think they could have done a little better with the packaging. Now the variants that I have with me here is, one is November and the other one is called Sky Cry. Okay, now Sky Cry, I purely got it because of the notes. Okay, so it has interesting notes in there, but first let's talk about November. I have received so many DMs, so many DMs telling me to try this one. This one is supposed to be like a similar fragrance to Black Opium or Zara's Gardenia, and it is very similar to Zara's Gardenia. This is a coffee, white, floral, sweet perfume. Now, to be very honest, I'm not really a big fan of the opening. The opening has a blast of white florals, and this one is a little more fresher than Zara's Gardenia. Lasts a little longer than Zara's Gardenia, but this is like an eau de, if Zara's Gardenia was to come out with an eau de toilette, I think this would have been that, because this is a little, it's like a fresher take on Zara's Gardenia. Zara's Gardenia is more like a syrupy, thick juice, and this one is more like a fresh take on that. So initially I actually don't really love the opening on this one. This has like a burst of white floral opening, nothing else. I just get this gardenia, or there's this white floral note in there which overpowers my head in the opening. but then it quickly dries down into this warm, sweet, vanillic white floral. If you have smelled Moonlit Stroll from Chumbak or Zara's Gardenia, you definitely know what I'm talking about. It's definitely, going to the black opium route. And then a little later, the coffee comes out. The coffee gives it a little bit of that bitterness, a little bit of that depth. This is actually really nice when it actually dries down. It sits on your skin for like 5 to 10 minutes and then it smells really good. I am not particularly a fan of the opening again, but the dry down is really, really nice. And I still stand by the point that if like Zara Gardenia or Moonlit Stroll had to come out with an eau de toilette, I think this one would be, apt for it. But this again smells very similar. So if you have, smelled the black opium family, if you have smelled black opium before, you know what I'm talking about. It's this warm, floral, sweet, a little bit of coffee with that bitterness. It kind of deepens it up a little. It's sexy, it's delicious. It is more like a date night perfume. This one, I definitely think you can pull it off in the daytime, but in the nighttime, this works really well. Quickly coming to the lasting, I think this one, the lasting is really, really nice. I went through a whole work day without any problem. I could still smell it on my clothes at the end of the day, and that usually happens. You only smell your perfume on your clothes because it kind of tends to stick to your clothes. On my skin, I think 5 to 6 hours, but that's a very good lasting power, I think. So yeah, that it lasts pretty well. I have no complaints. Okay, so let's quickly move on to the next one. The next one is called Sky Cry. Okay, so the main reason for me getting Aeronot Sky Cry was the notes. The notes were so delicious, so scrumptious. So this I guess had blackcurrant. Hold on a minute. Yeah, so this has blackcurrant, this has pear, this has iris and some orange. And I love all those notes. I love that. And this smells so high end, y'all. A little powdery, but again a date night scent. This is not like your fresh everyday kind of a perfume. This is like, again, a sweet gourmand date night perfume. The hero of the perfume for me is pear and iris. I think they rock the show in this perfume. The pear is so juicy. It's more like a pear cobbler, like a baked pear, caramelized baked pear than your pear fruit. And there's iris. The iris kind of cuts through that sweetness. It's like a line through that sweetness, so you definitely can smell that iris in there. It's a sharp note, but it cuts through so beautifully. This smells different. I haven't smelled anything like this before. It's definitely a pear perfume, okay? So the hero is pear, and its sidekick is definitely iris. So yeah, that's about Sky Cry. It's different. It's a very cozy. It's different. It's different. It's a very cozy, sweet, gourmand perfume. So yeah, it's different. I haven't smelled a pear perfume like this. I think the iris kind of makes it smell a little bit like a men's cologne, but in a good way. So yeah, this smells really nice. The opening is more like a men's cologne, and I am not really a big fan of the opening for both of these. But once they dry down, they smell delicious. They smell high-end. They smell very high-end. So that's about Sky Cry, and out of both of these, I think Sky Cry is a little different because I have smelled the November ka DNA a lot, so I am not like very impressed with that. But Sky Cry, I think it's a little different. And you can definitely try it out if you're into sweet perfumes. Okay, now that's about it. Another thing I would like to tell you is I recently layered Sky Cry with Bath and Body Works in the Stars, and I smelled delicious. I smelled delicious, you guys. I don't know how else can I describe that, but I smelled like a sweet pear cobbler, but in a really nice perfumey way. I smelled rich. I smelled like I have $1,000 perfume on. But yeah, that's that. And if you're looking for samples for any of these perfumes, any of the ones that I've showed right now, or any of the ones that you see here, definitely go ahead and follow me on my Instagram. I'll link it down here. This is like the perfume Instagram. I put all my perfume related posts on there, and you can also follow me on my personal Instagram, which I'll link it right here. And definitely subscribe to my channel, you guys. You will have fun if you love perfumes like I do. You definitely will have fun on my channel. Definitely comment down what is your scent of the day today. I would love to know what you're wearing today while you're watching me. I am wearing Sky Cry today. Okay, so yeah, that's about that, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.